Hey guys, LegoChancey2, and today I'm making a video showing you guys the rest of the Lego sets that will be coming out in early 2018 that go with the Technic City and Creator. And in this video I'm going to be showing you Creator. In the last video I showed you the Technic and the City sets, so this is kind of like a second part, but not really. So this is the Creator sets, and it's a Daredevil stunt plane. This one looks really cool. It comes with 200 pieces. It has a nice design. It has an American flag design, aka blue, red, and white. It has some stars on the side, which look really cool. Nice propeller, and I like those kind of gate pieces. The cockpit looks really cool. It has a lot of tiles to smoothen the design, and a lot of pieces that make the design look so awesome. This is really cool. It comes with 2 rebuilds too, so I'll show you those next. The second one is this really cool one. It's just a stunt plane, and I feel like this didn't use nearly as much pieces. If you build this, you're probably going to have a lot of leftover pieces, so just my advice, I definitely recommend the first build, because you won't have a bunch of random pieces lying around. But this one still looks so awesome. I love the design of it, how it has the cockpit part, the nose, and then the back wheels. And I think LEGO should just start to work on their making Creator 3-in-1 sets have no extra pieces. This one definitely looks really small and probably didn't use up as much pieces as it should have. And I guess the same thing could be said about this build. It's not really that good. I like the red design, how it curves inward, and how the blue design goes outwards and follows the white to the back, but again, it's really, really small and probably doesn't use up as much pieces as it should have. It's only, I think it's 6 studs wide for most of it, but it's also doesn't have a lot of pieces on it. It's really short and not that tall except for the back part, which doesn't use much pieces. So I definitely recommend the first build if you want to use up as much pieces as you can, because these builds don't, unless you want to add stuff to these builds to make it look better and use all the pieces, you could totally do that. I think that's a great idea. And yeah, so the rebuilds for this set aren't the best, but hopefully for the rest of them, they're going to be pretty good. The next one is Outback Adventures set number 31075. Comes with 225 pieces, and this set looks pretty cool. What definitely stands out to me in this set is not even the set itself, but the background. It makes me want to look at it so much because it's so cartoony and looks so well. It definitely goes with the build, and the build itself I think looks pretty cool. It comes with that guy with his dog, and if you take a look at the rebuilds, the dog actually stays together in all of them, which I really like. So this looks pretty cool. I like that car, how it has those wheel arches instead of using the actual wheel covers. I think that's a good change, and it has some nice designs. I like how the wheels at the front of it, and it looks pretty cool, picking up a stump as a tow truck, and I think that's pretty awesome. So there's 2 more builds that I will show you after, but one of them isn't, I didn't get a good shot of, so I can only show you the other one. So if you look, that one with the river at the bottom one, you can't see much of it, but it's got that really cool arch for the river part, and the water flowing down there with the stall up beside there, and then the guy is floating on the raft with the dog there too, and this looks like a really cool one. And we could also move on to the helicopter, because I do got a really good picture of that. And so the helicopter part looks really cool. I think this is a nice build, a nice touch to the set. It's pretty small, but I think it uses up more pieces than it looks like it does. And yeah, so it looks pretty cool. You see the guy in the helicopter, you got that cargo hook, and a lot of really cool things on it. Nice design. It's brown and blue, and I think this looks pretty cool. Definitely one of the cool sets, and I think it's a really good rebuild in comparison to the other ones. And this next one is going to be called the Modular Gatehouse. This is set number 31081. Comes with 422 pieces, and it looks like a really cool set. So, some things about the set that I noticed is there's a basketball hoop at the top, which looks awesome. There's a bit of spray paint there. I think it's a sink or something. There's some monkey bars, which looks pretty cool. There's a rock climbing wall at the bottom floor and the top floor. And there's a security camera there too, used with that gun piece. And then there's a wagon, ramp for a skate park, a radio. There's hopscotch, there's a Coke bottle, there's a gymnastics rod, And there's a lot of stuff going on here. You can even see some graffiti on the side there. The inside of this house probably looks so awesome too, but the outside's definitely the main focus, and it's got a lot of stuff going on which I don't exactly like, but besides that, I think this is so awesome. Definitely one of the coolest sets. And there are 2 rebuilds. One of them I got a shot of, the other one I couldn't exactly get. So the one I couldn't get is the bottom one again. So basically, that's just a skate park, and it's got the skate ramps, which looks pretty cool. And it's even got the other character taking a picture with the camera. The same security camera, except they've amped it up a bit with some other pieces. It looks awesome, and it's got some really cool things on it. And yeah, so that one looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at the other rebuild. And this rebuild looks so awesome. I think it's even better than the first one, because this is so cool. So if we look at this, this is the arcade, and it's just so awesome. It blew my mind when I saw this. I couldn't believe that was built out of that. It just looks so awesome. It should have been the first rebuild. And I just can't believe it. We're finally getting an actual arcade. So if we look from the left to right, we could see the basketball station where you get the basketball and shoot it into the net. There's even a light at the top tell you when you shot it. And it's got a nice design to it. And there's even a sloped ramp down that gives you a basketball back after you shot. And then there's the door at the front with the cashier. There's a little bottle, and that's where you get your tickets and everything. There's 2 arcade machines off to the side. One of them is pretty cool, has a light on the top. And then there's just a screen with nothing on it, but still looks really cool. It has those joysticks. And the next one is, I'm pretty sure this is a 2-player game, because there's 2 seats, and there's a steering wheel, and there's also a slice of pizza, if you could see there. And you can play this arcade game. I think it's a car game, because it shows a picture of the car on the screen. And it's got an awesome design to the arcade machine. Definitely really cool. And I think this is so awesome, it should have even been the first rebuild. This is just definitely one of the best rebuilds. And yeah. And here we have Extreme Engines. This one is a really cool set. I love the background of this, and just the set itself. The background makes it look so cool, and the set itself is just so awesome. I love the white and blue design with a bit of orange, and I like how it's light blue. It looks so awesome, makes for an awesome design. It has that nice motor at the back, and then it has all the blue designs, which just looks so cool. I can't believe this set, because I think it just looks so awesome. Definitely really cool. It has a lot of really cool pieces on it, and a lot of really cool designs that I'm going to get into. And there are 2 rebuilds, and I think I got a picture of both of them, so I'll show you them right now. The first rebuild I'm going to show you is this little speedboat. And again, I don't think the speedboat's the best, because it doesn't use a lot of pieces, and this definitely doesn't use as much as I think it should have. A really small build, and again, not one of the best builds, but it still looks cool. This next one is the kind of go-kart build, and this one definitely uses more pieces, a lot cooler, and something about these just makes them look so cartoony, which I love, and I think it might be the smooth design, well, on most of them, and I think this just looks really cool. It's a nice go-kart with the blue-orange design and a bit of white on it. It looks awesome. And yeah, it has the space for a minifigure to fit perfectly, and it's just a really cool looking car. And the last set we're looking at is Drone Explorer, and this set looks so cool. I think it's a really good looking set. It has a lot of nice pieces on it. It has those propellers on the side. It looks like a really cool drone. A minifigure could even fit in it, which is so awesome. Definitely a cool set. And it has that nice white and orange design. And I like those propellers on it. It just looks so cool. Definitely a really good set. And now we go back into the rebuild. This one definitely doesn't look like it should be a rebuild. It's really small. It doesn't use a lot of pieces. It just uses random color designs, and I don't think it's that good of a set, or that good right now. And I think this definitely could have been better. But yeah, overall, I think this does look cool. Just not one of the best. It's small and doesn't have a really good color design. So I think they need to start to get better rebuilds and use more pieces on them. And this last one is definitely bigger than the last, but still is pretty small. It doesn't use that much pieces. I know a lot of pieces that were on the original build that aren't on this one, and that build was so much bigger than these ones. These ones are just disappointingly small, and yeah, but so that'll be it for this, and I think that'll be it for the video too, so I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and definitely let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I want to know your thoughts on these creator sets, and yeah, so I think that'll be it, and see you guys later on Lego Channel 62.